things really quickly and dealing great damage to those tanks, taking them out. And now you can see the Defiler Den and Defiler Mount, sorry, and also those Defilers. Great stuff. And now with the Defilers, I don't really see a lot of chances for Flash. He also only has one tank. Burrowing, greatly well done burrowing, and great stuff also taking out that science vessel, and this was another huge blow to Flash. I think this was his one and only science vessel that he had there at the moment, and by taking that out, again, a severe blow dealt here by Savior. So Savior has everything. He's got, and you can see also how great this idea was of planning the lurker. He could see these troops coming out and also dealt some damage here. Good idea of him actually having planted that earlier on. And now having another science vessel. I think the science vessel may be way too far out. 4 Scourges. Oh, managing to well save that his army. Good job from going away from that Dark Swarm. But he's got two defilers, so there's a huge number of dark swarms that can be casted, and especially if we will see a plague, this could be horrible. I think the science vessel is going to try and look for the defiler and try to irradiate them right now. You can see it was running around there, but I don't think it found them. I'm not entirely sure. Ultralisk Cavern going down as well. So also with Ultras, it's really simply huge. What Savior has right now, it's really impossible. I don't think it's humanly possible to really make it back into this game. You can see he's got all this side of the map under his control. He's got Flash pin back, and any attack of Flash is immediately repelled with Zerglings, with all these lurkers, and most importantly with the defilers. And you can see now he's making good advance, trying to surround all these troops, and he's going to easily take down those tanks there. Flash in the meantime pumping from 8 barracks, but that's not going to be enough for him. He's still going to find himself behind, and you can see how small of a portion in the map he really controls at this time compared to Savior. And actually he's going to make a run for the 12 o'clock position, and this could be a really big mistake by Flash, because once you're in that 12 o'clock position, you're pretty much strapped. You can see that wall, and you're pretty much walled in, meaning that if lurkers are going to borrow the exit, it's going to be really hard for him to get out. And I think that really Savior has been able to do this right now, to capture Flash's army here in this area, and he's trying to surround them from all sides with Zerglings, and simply this is how you Zerg a player. So many Zerglings all over the place, and all kinds of units that, you know, Flash cannot withstand this attack. I'm not sure why Flash is not GGing right now, because he should probably know that he doesn't have a chance in this game. I think he might want to expand at the top, at the bottom right, sorry, I think I see something there, so he might put a command center down. And in the meantime, greatly done. 2 Dark Swarms, again, dealing great damage to Flash, and Flash cannot afford this. Indeed, he is expanding at the bottom right. I just saw that on the map. And now bringing in again reinforcements of medics and firebats and marines. But really, what do you want to do against defilers and simply so many units as what Savior has at the time? In the meantime, he's got a decent amount of science vessels, but he's also going to have to make sure that he keeps them alive, because the science vessel will really help him a lot. I just saw that oh, and plague on the science vessels. He radiated the defiler, but in a stroke of brilliance before his death, the defiler bravely plagued the science vessels, and in the meantime also attacking the natural expansion, so harassing Flash all over the place, trying to make his army retreat somewhat and defend his main. Great Dark Swarm right as those lurkers burrowed, casted the Dark Swarm, and has the defiler still alive. Plagued science vessels. What he would need now would be one Mutalisk. One Mutalisk could kill all those science vessels, and this would be probably GG. That would really be the game-ending move. In the meantime, Irradiate casted again on that other defiler, but he managed again to make a Dark Swarm. So really defensive position of Flash, and I think that what Savior is doing now is, yeah, exactly, he's just massing his troops over here. He's just waiting for his time. He's just going to mass his troops slowly, and eventually will push out with everything and destroy everything that Flash has. So you can see he's actually managed to maneuver those Zerglings past this area, and he might try to attack this natural directly with them. This could be a possibility, but no, he's actually going all in. He's got the mutas, and he's now going to try and attack the science vessels. Unfortunately, the mutas got taken out too early. Irradiate on the Ultralisks following the army, and really Flash is pinned back against the wall here. He's not going to be able to get alive out of this one. Ultralisks surrounding all these forces with Zerglings, and only down to 2 science vessels at the moment. These reinforcements coming in the nick of time for Flash, but you can see another bulk of Zerg forces here for Savior, and more is coming. So you can see this whole huge Jade Green line that is moving right now through the middle. That is Savior's army, and that is moving towards Flash right now. Irradiate cast on the Ultralisk, but there's simply too many of them to be irradiated the whole time. Now also going in wisely with Zerglings from the other side to also attack the natural, so simply harassing all over the place. And I think it's time for Flash to say finally GG. He should finally accept that this game was the Maestro's to win, and indeed GG finally from Flash, finally giving up, and great job from the Maestro to take this one home. I'm really happy to see him back in shape, and he really was able to prove that he's a good Zerg player. He did indeed profit from this failed strategy of Flashes in the beginning that really put Flash a little bit behind, all in all, because his early rush failed, and from that point on it was Savior's game to lose, and he didn't lose it because he did exactly what he should have done, massed really huge forces, got the economic advantage, and was able to simply destroy everything that Flash put in his way. So I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. I definitely did, especially because the first $100 go to the Maestro. And this was Blade of Fire. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.